Well, it certainly was an interesting game. I think that most people would have thought Essendon would win comfortably, and at half-time they'd steamrolled their way to an advantage. They kicked 8 goals in the second quarter, and North Melbourne struggled rather badly. But in the third quarter, when North Melbourne needed some sort of drive, some sort of an advantage to go into the third quarter break with, Essendon frustrated every opportunity that North Melbourne looked like having. They tried Glendenning up in the forward line. His inaccuracy probably cost North some chance. I thought they needed an advantage of 3 goals plus at three-quarter time. And then Essendon went into the last quarter, kicked 2 or 3 quick goals, got to a 15-point advantage, and you would have thought that they would go on and win by 4 or 5 goals. But North Melbourne, with their younger players showing tremendous desperation, fought back and got to within a couple of points and went down. I think that Essendon probably would think that they were very fortunate. They got out of the game, but North Melbourne got a lot to look forward to for the rest of the season. They've got some very, very good young players. Collins I was impressed with. I think that Densley, Steele, these guys have to be persevered with, and they've got something to look forward to for the rest of the season.
Well, Tim Watson, a bit of a close squeak for you. Were you surprised at what you copped at Arden Street?
No, I don't think we were surprised. I mean, we're in that position that North Melbourne are in now, probably 3 or 4 years ago. And, when you come up against a team that's high in the ladder, you always try and pull out that little bit extra, and you always think in the back of the mind it can win. And they didn't surprise me today, no.
You were coming off a game against Carlton, who you seemed to really build yourselves up for. Was there any letdown, do you think, looking at the game in hindsight?
No, I don't think so. I think, there's so much, well, there's not much difference between any team in league football now, and it's just a matter of, if they attack the ball a little bit better than what we do, or use the ball a little bit better than they can win, and it was a really close game.
If someone asked you why you won, what would you say?
Well, it's probably not a very good reason, but I know when we were where North is now, we used to lose those games too, and I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just a little bit of experience in the end.
Yeah, it looked as though yourself, Terry Danaher, Simon Madden in the last quarter were big keys.
I think Simon's a magnificent player, and just when we need someone to take marks around the ground, he always bobs up, and
exactly.
I reckon he's a fantastic player, Simon.
Well, so close last year, not close in the grand final, but at least you're in second position. A lot of people are saying you're a better side. Do you believe that?
Well, I think we probably are a better side for what happened last year. Whether or not we are a better side remains to be seen yet. We're up on top now, but that's where Hawthorn would want to be, Richmond would want to be. So we're going to be the gauge. If you're on top, then you're the gauge that the other teams they're striving for.
Is what happened last year something that's discussed out there a lot?
No, it's a dirty word, really.
Disgust, spelled differently.
Could I ask you a question about Paul Salmon? How did he feel after his game?
I think he was a little bit disappointed. Paul's just a young player, and a lot of people forget that he's a young player. This is only his really first full season of football, and I think sometimes maybe people's expectations are going to be too high of him, and he's still learning football, and he's got probably a long way to go yet.
Yeah.
Held goalless and virtually kickless.
Oh, he kicked 1 goal.
1 goal.
That's according to my statistics. It was a contentious one, I think, but he only had 2.